and welcome back to my channel. So, well actually, before we jump into anything for this video, I realized late in the game in my last video I forgot to include an outro, so we're going to try not to forget to do that this time. And we're just going to jump right into today's look. I think the vibe that we're going to go for is a halo cut crease. Maybe we'll see where it goes, but I actually purchased something new from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's this liquid glitter eyeshadow in shade Flirty Birdy, and it's very similar to Stilla's Kitten Karma. I did a swatch of it on my hand when I first got it. It was very similar, super glittery, gorgeous, but we're going to see how it plays out on the eyes and see if it actually gives the drama like the Stilla one did. Another new product that I have is this Soul Liquid Body Glow from ColourPop Cosmetics. I'm going to basically swatch it for you, show you guys in comparison to the Fenty Beauty Body Lava Illuminizer in shade Who Needs Clothes. This is shade Rośe. I assume they're both supposed to be rose gold shades, but I'll just swatch this for you. I'll show you everything there is that you need to know. And yeah, let's just jump into this eye look. Of course, first I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera, and then we'll be right back. So here we are with the brows done. They're carved out with concealer, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer Satin Finish in shade Medium Beige. And this was also a recent purchase from Ulta when I got the glitter shadow. And I also have the original 16-hour Camo Concealer, also shade Medium Beige, and I thought that I'd do a little side-by-side swatch to show you guys the difference in the two different texture concealers with the same shade name. So here we go. So the first one I'm going to show you is the original e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, shade Medium Beige. That's that. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you the Hydrating Camo Concealer, also shade Medium Beige. And I have used the hydrating one before and I love it. So we are actually going to put some concealer on the eyes right now, and I'm going to go in with the hydrating concealer, and I'm going to add in my ColourPop No Filter Concealer shade Fair 00, which is straight up white. Take the brush that I usually use to apply concealer onto the lid and mix the two and just go in and apply. Here we are with the eyes concealed and ready to go, and I'm actually considering trying to use only the Norvina Volume 1 palette. I don't even know if you guys can see that. I hope you guys can see that. But we're going to try using just this palette, and we'll see how that turns out. But to start off, I'm going to go in with a Morphe M573 brush, and I'm going to go into shade E3, which is the mustardy yellow shade on the bottom. Take some on the brush, press that right in. And remember, because this base is a sticky base, we're first going to press and then blend. Next, we are going to go into shade C5, which is this color right here. Just going to take a Morphe E18 brush, small detail brush. Because it's a halo eye, we are concentrating it on the outer portion of the eye and the inner portion of the eye, and you're just going to leave the middle of the eye alone. And I'm going to just do the top of the middle of the eye. I'm going to go back in with E5, the mustardy yellow shade, and blend that baddie out. I'm going to go ahead and take the original e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, medium beige, just take some off the applicator itself, and I'm just going to carve the center out. I'm going to go into, thinking E1, the tangerine-ish, peachish shade on the bottom. Take a flat brush. That's gorgeous. Gonna go ahead and do the same to the other eye. Now, this is where we're at. I'm going to go try something a little different. I'm going to take this brush that already has red on it. It's a Morphe, it's probably from a brush set because it doesn't have a number on it. And I'm going to go into D3, which is the red, and just press that between the brown color and the shimmer that we just put on. And then I'm going to go back into C5 and just make sure that those edges are still dark enough. Ooh. Now we're going to go into the liquid glitter Flirty Birdy. Run that right there. She's cute. Go ahead and, so here's where we are. It's cute. It's like a soft sparkle, nothing crazy, and it does remind me of the Stila Kitten Karma. It's beautiful. Nothing too crazy. Simple, nice, beautiful. Of course, I already moisturized with my ordinary squalene serum, and we are going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, the original. Press that into the areas that need it, and then we are going to go in with the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer. Get some on the back of the hand. Put that on the highest points of the face. Now, for the sort of interesting part and the fun part, because who doesn't like a good glow, we are going to use the new Soul Liquid Body Illuminator, something like that, in shade Rośe from ColourPop Cosmetics, which retails for $15, and there are 4 other shades. And then I'm going to show you a swatch in comparison to the Fenty Beauty Luminizer in Who Needs Clothes. We're going to get close up for this. Here we are, super zoomed in, just the back of my hand, and I'm going to show you the Soul one up close. That's how it looks. Super gorgeous. And of course this is the Fenty one that we all know and love. Quite sticky, but gorgeous nonetheless. I'm going to go ahead and shake this one up. Very runny. That's the Soul one, and this is the Fenty Beauty one. A little thicker in texture. I feel like this one would be gorgeous mixed in with moisturizer for a nice summertime glow. So yes, they are both gorgeous, but of course today we are going to be using the Soul one from ColourPop Cosmetics. Go ahead and pop that onto the skin. Next we are going to move on to foundation. I'm going to mix my Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Soft Matte Foundation, shade 320. You'd think by now I'd know that. And my Milani 2-in-1 Conceal and Perfect Foundation in Sand Beige. Just go at it. My hair is crazy and in a crazy bun, but it's because I washed it. My natural hair is super curly and I had to do something with it, so I just threw it up in a crazy bun. So here's where we are now. Foundation blended in. Hair might be cropped out of the frame, but that's because I moved the camera. That's fine, as long as you can see my face. Next, we are going to go ahead and move on to concealer. I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Pro Filtr Concealer, shade 330. Just start off by hitting right there. Go ahead and dip into my Hydrating Camo Concealer from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Hit right there. Gonna go ahead and blend that in. Now to set the face, gonna go in with my ColourPop No Filter Setting Powder, shade Translucent, and another Real Techniques setting brush. Just going to press that in. For some contour, I'm going to go in with my Illamasqua Gel Sculpt Silhouette, and we're just going to do the normal process. Your sponge, zhuzh that out to give it a soft blended in look. And then to further sculpt, I'm going to go in with this Sephora brush that I got in a holiday collection brush set 2 years ago. It's an angled kabuki type thing. Dip into my Kylie Cosmetics bronzer in shade Tawny Mami and just press that in. Stunning. And now, for some highlighters, I have a couple options. Recently I got 2 e.l.f. Duo highlighters, I assume that's what they are. This one is in shade Blue Lagoon, and this one is shade Siren's Call. That's what that one looks like up close. And this is what Blue Lagoon looks like up close. This one is obviously more cool toned, and this one has more warm tones, if you will. So I'm going to actually try to go in with the tangerine-ish side. Although I have a feeling it might work out better as blush, I'm going to go ahead and try it as a highlighter first. I'm going to take a huge unnecessary highlighting brush, Morphe M509. Going to dip into the tangerine side. I have a feeling it might play out better as blush, but let's just see. Oh, that's nice. Okay, I need to know when to stop because I can keep doing this and just, oh, okay, we're done, we're cool. Now, for some blush, we're gonna go into ColourPop Cosmetics Quarters Super Shock Cheek Satin Quarters blush, and go in with an unlikely brush and go with a Morphe E8 and work that in. And then of course first to give everything a little more of a cohesive look. Go back in with my sponge, zhuzh that all out. Add something to the under eye. I'm going to take this Morphe E36, the super fine detail brush, dip into C5 from the Norvina Volume 1 palette. Then I'm going to go back into E3, which is the mustardy shade. And, I was about to say here's the final look, but it's not the final look. I'm going to go in with my KKW Beauty lipstick, Nude Cream 7. Super easy, super creamy, gorgeous. Now this is the final look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I love the eyes. So all in all, I really liked the e.l.f. liquid glitter shadow in shade Flirty Birdy, and I also really liked the ColourPop Soul Glow Oil in shade Rośe to use under the skin. I'm sure you can also use it on top of your foundation. Just have to be a little more gentle with it to not displace any product. I highly recommend using it under your foundation. But it's also going to be beautiful for summertime, which is coming up in a couple months. And I think it would be gorgeous for the beach, to the mall, to run errands. Stunning. Who doesn't want to glow all the time? So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and please be sure to follow me on Instagram, Villa Day Chic, my designer Instagram, Villa Day Chic Designs. It'll be linked down below. Also, be sure to check out my Etsy page, please and thank you, and that is Villa Day Chic. That'll also be listed down below. And please tell your friends to watch this video, share it with your friends, like it, comment on it, subscribe to my channel. I think that's all I have to say. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you guys enjoyed.